Hey, we're here at Shimano, ICAST 2024 Shimano. We're here with Jake Maddux. He's a pro staffer, right, with Shimano?
Yep.
Hey guys, hope y'all are still enjoying our content from ICAST 2024. Lots more to come. Keep the notifications on, like and subscribe.
Is there a new reel out?
Yeah, so we got a brand new SLX XT. The main features that are different in this reel from the previous model is silent tune, and what that is a one single pinion gear that goes across the reel. It reduces vibration and in turn better casting performance.
Oh, okay.
And then it also has SVS Infinity braking system. You can see it right here.
Yes.
That's to fine tune, to make micro adjustments to make the best casting performance out of this reel as possible. And this is a very budget friendly reel. I believe it retails at $150.
Okay, that's great.
So having a lot of the same technology that our Metanium has brought over our flagship reel into a very friendly price point.
And because of the price, honestly, I hate to say this, I don't always take care of my reels.
Yeah.
But the price and the quality that I'm getting out of it, it's going to last me several years, and then I'm probably just going to ditch it, get another one, and I need to help keep Shimano in business and you in business.
That's
and all
right.
that.
That's right. The cool thing about Shimano too is you can send it to Charleston, they'll clean it for you, do all that kind of stuff. So once every couple of years, I'll let you send my reels off, and they got a pretty good program going on.
That is awesome. So another bait casting reel. Is that what you'd call this?
Bait casting reel. So this is a bad dude right here. This is the brand new Metanium DC70. So DC stands for digital control.
I've wanted one.
So
been watching YouTube a lot from other guys and saying, is it worth it? Some say yes, some say no. In your opinion?
Yes.
Okay.
So not all my reels are DC reels. Some of them, like when I'm throwing bigger baits into the wind, like say Spoon on Lake Eufaula, where I know
right where that's at.
Like that's something that catches a lot of wind. They're hard to throw. So I like that DC technology. And then this is a smaller reel, not so great for the spoon, but like throwing a small popper around cover, a swim jig in the grass. Just being able to cast a long ways while still being able to be really accurate is really important with this.
What does the digital controller do? Is it like that mini adjustment over on the side?
There's still some micro adjustments, but you have nylon fluorocarbon braid. So you have different adjustments here. You have maximum and minimum. And then you also have, this is for like your different type of line. So braid, fluoro, or mono. So it's super, this reel is our high-end.
Intelligent.
High-end intelligent reel. Every time you reel this handle, it actually charges the computer trip. So there's no plug it in, nothing like that. This is a self-running machine.
That's amazing. So, what does that retail for roughly? Do you have any idea?
$499.99.
$499.99. So it's on up there, but it is intelligent.
That's one of my favorite reels. I only got one of them for good reason, but that's one of my favorite reels for sure. So
we're gonna walk around, let's look at the spinning reels. A lot of our customers really come in for that spinning reel type thing.
Sure.
So, all right, so right here we're looking at actually a new reel, and he just told me that it's on a new rod as well.
This reel is the new Vanford. This is probably our most popular spinning reel on the market right now, but we redesigned it from the ground up. We didn't want to change it too much because we already had such a great reel. But the main thing that we changed is the MGL Magnum Light rotor. And so what that is, so it's a mouthful, but basically it's quicker startup inertia, faster stop and go. So why is that important in a spinning reel? Guys now are using forward-facing sonar, they're using live scope. When you see a fish out there, you want to reel it in really quick to make that cast at that fish before it swims away, because they're always swimming. You want to make sure you make that right cast.
Timing is everything.
So, and then if you got a bait, you're working your bait and you need to stop it, let it sink. Some of those spinning reels, if you touch it too much, it'll like continually spin and continually break up line. This one, when you stop it, it truly stops, and that's important for controlling your depth of your bait on live scope. And
what rod is this? You named the model of this already,
Vanford.
Vanford,
This is the brand new Shimano Jackal collab rod. So Jackal is a premium soft bait, hard bait company in Japan, and this is a collab with Shimano as far as bringing a mid-strolling rod. And what is mid-strolling? It's a jig head minnow like this. It's probably the most popular forward-facing sonar technique.
You got a little room right there. Show me what you would do with that. Are you kind of flipping it?
I'm seeing them on live scope, and I'm usually sidearm casting it.
Oh, okay.
Just kind of doing a little roll cast.
And then
and then I'm rod tip down shaking. and I'll shake the bait. And what this bait will do, it'll suspend in the water column above the fish.
Yep.
And it'll completely roll side to side, almost
now,
like
who makes that bait?
This bait is a jackal bait.
Okay.
And it's actually got a lip right there that.
So you already told me that earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So it just wiggles back and forth. So that's mid-strolling, jig head minnow, Demiki rig, whatever you want to call it. But in Japan, it's called mid-strolling.
Okay.
For this rod, we have a 610. But what's different about this rod? Most rods are hollow. Pretty much every rod on the market is hollow blank. This rod stops at like the third guide and goes to something called the Taftec technology.
Okay.
It's a solid tip rod.
Okay.
So that allows you to shake the bait in place and create the most ideal action, because you can have the bait look really, really good on the side of the boat or on the bank. But when it's 20 feet out there, it may not be doing what you need it to do. So with this rod, you're able to shake the bait in place. It's the correct roll. It's not too much. It's not too little. You're able to feel those bites from far away and get this fish in the boat.
I know these two things are going to go together, but just as a pro staffer, as somebody who fishes all the time, where does it line up as far as percentage of like the way the bait looks, you know, and then the presentation of a bait?
So just because a bait doesn't look natural, doesn't mean it can't act natural. You need the bait to act natural.
That answer. That's a good answer.
I would rather my bait act natural than look natural. So presentation is everything. Like making sure this bait, like especially forward-facing sonar, like it's crazy. You'll see it. Say he's at 60 feet. Well, when I first started doing it, I would throw my bait at 60 feet. Well, that splash would scare them. And so presentation is everything. You need to sneak up on it. It's kind of that stealth mindset.
Right.
And that's why kind of the advancement of that kind of stuff.
That's right,
That's no different than going down the bank being stealthy, flipping with a flipping stick. So.
The company that makes Jackal. Where is that? What is that?
So Jackal is a premium hardbait company, soft bait company in Japan. And they're distributed by Shimano in the United States.
So we would purchase it through Shimano.
Through Shimano,
I got you. Okay.
So.
Another question would be that I've been asking some pro staffers that we've been interviewing is, you know, like when you're using this spinning reel versus a bait caster. You know, why would you use a spinning reel over a bait caster? Is it just preference, or does one do a better job at something else?
Yeah, both of them do a really good job of what they're supposed to do. Stuff like flipping down the bank, heavy cover, obviously bait caster, bigger rod, bigger line, cranking, bigger line. But nowadays, there's so much pressure on these lakes, and live scope's really taken over. The spinning rod game has really gone up.
So that's why people are going back because of the live cast.
It's really
Is it called live cast? Is that what we're
live scope? Yeah, live scope.
Gotcha.
So
I got one more question, because I noticed that you have. It looks like you had a knot here. So what is your favorite knot?
Well, to be honest with you, this knot right here, I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but there's two different knots right here. That was tied by a tuna guy, to be honest with you. That's not a freshwater knot, but so I tie FG knot. That's the one I tie.
The FG knot.
It's fast, and it's once you get the hang of it.
That's the one that I've gone to.
You gotta do, kind of crazy, but once you get the hang of it, you can do it fairly quick, and it's put a lot of leader on there, so I don't have to retie throughout the day, or don't have to retie my leader anyway.
And then when it's going through, you're reeling it right on down.
For my mid-stroll stuff, I do like a shorter leader. That's just to make the right action with the bait.
That's right.
But as far as like drop shot, shaky head, anything like that, I have it in the reel.
I love getting opinions from guys who are just professionals, and I'm going to ask you this one more opinion, because it's not meant to blow up comments or anything. But fluorocarbon, monofilament as a leader.
I'm a fluorocarbon guy.
You're a fluorocarbon guy.
To me, I like the sinking stuff. I've actually started to go towards sinking braid, if you can find it. It's pretty much a JDM only market right now. I've been having to get it from Japan.
Do you still tie a leader on it?
I still tie a leader, and I like the fluorocarbon that sinks as well. So
just an opinion, I know people argue about it online and on YouTube, things like that. I don't care about the argument. I just like to ask the question.
Mono is still really good. I still have its place in my tackle box. Like I use it a lot for top waters. I use it a lot for actually like hard swim baits, that kind of stuff. So still has a place in my arsenal, but definitely fluorocarbon is what is king to me.
Awesome. That's good to know. It's been great talking here at Shimano's booth here with pro staffer here,
absolutely.
Jake Maddux.
Yes, sir.
That's a wrap.
Awesome.